Hi dear students, my name is Balasubramaniam. Dear students, I'm standing here not to ask you about how you have done your exam yesterday, because keep it that one, that is the history. And I'm here with a proper strategy to support you CMA Inter Financial Management. With this strategy, I'm standing here to make you create a history with you. Because without strategy, tomorrow you are going to exam means certainly you will face a problem. That's why follow my strategy till to the end of this video. Certainly it is going to support you. Dear students, before going to this exam, right, first of all you should understand CMA Inter question paper first of all, because whom we are going to fight, right? We must know who is exactly. Dear students, financial management question paper, right? This is not only a single subject. Along with this, BDS is there. But here with respect to financial management, you are going to get absolutely 8 marks, okay? Each question carries 14 marks. First question is MCQs. First question is MCQs. MCQs means don't come to conclusion that this is only theory part. No! It consists along with the theory problem also. Thereafter, first question gaya, remaining 2 to 8 is there. From 2 to 8, you have 7 questions would be provided for with respect to problems. But whereas you have to write only 5. Only 5 you have to write. But out of this 5, one question is the theory part. Now tell me, if you consider the financial management is a really problematic, means it's a completely problematic. But among this 5, the 4 you have to write a problematic. Any problem is really problematic, then concentrate on theory. So that's why don't neglect the theory, or read the theory chapters also carefully. Okay now? Right. Coming to this, what are the chapters to be learned? What are the chapters? Dear students, I will give the first priority. Go with the leverages. Leverage is the damn important chapter, very easy chapter. You can calculate very easily. You can get the best score from it. But leverages here, what the past exam trend, if you observe, means they will ask you to find it out only leverages, operating leverage, financial leverage, combined leverage. They will provide you financial statement. They will ask you leverages calculation. This is the first version. Second version, they will give you leverages. They will ask you financial statement preparation. But both would be possible. But here in routine, regular, if you observe the pattern, right, maximum they are asking, right, income statement preparation basing on leverages. When income statement is prepared, you can create leverages, that's okay. But when leverages are provided, right, income statement preparation is very important. Particularly while calculating leverages, operating leverage, contribution divided by EBIT, financial leverage, EBIT divided by EBT, combined leverage, yes, combined leverage, so contribution divided by EBT. But here, along with this leverage calculation, you concentrate margin of safety. You learn the margin of safety, asset turnover ratio, financial leverage, whether it is a favorable or unfavorable, and at the same time, how to compute financial leverage when there is a preference dividend. Okay, this is with respect to financial leverage. Thereafter, ratio analysis. Every company financial statement could not provide you all the needful information to the stakeholders. By analyzing the financial statement, so with the support of ratios, one will bring the conclusion about the financial performance of the company. That's why ratio analysis plays very important. But here, you should not mug ratios. You should understand what we are comparing. So what is the numerator? What is the denominator? By comparing what to what you are going to get it. You have to find it out. For that purpose, remember all the ratios. I will give you a small shortcut. That is nothing but CLAP. CLAP. What is a CLAP? C indicate capital structure ratios. L indicate liquidity ratio. A indicate activity ratio. P indicate profitability ratios. You learn all this ratio because the stakeholders who been standing outside to know all these concepts about the company. Coming to examination point of view, dear students, preparation of financial statement, particularly basing on ratios, they will ask you how to prepare trading and profit and loss account, even the balance sheet preparation. Maximum problems are they are asking you to prepare balance sheet. That is the most important point. Coming to cost of capital, very important chapter. Cost of capital is the minimum rate of return that a company must earn to keep the expectations of fund providers, particularly long-term funds. To calculate cost of capital, what is needed? First, 2 things are needed. Step 1, calculate specific cost. And step 2, calculate weighted average cost. In calculation of specific cost, what are there? So KE under multiple methods are there. first priority, time is not there much, right? That's why constant growth in model, Gordon model, you check it. Thereafter CAPM, Sharpe model, you check it. Okay. Thereafter cost of debt, always give priority to shortcut method. Second priority give to YTM. Considered it is a redeemable debentures. Okay. Irredeemable also is there. Redeemable, you check it once again. Thereafter cost of preference. Cost of preference also give priority to shortcut method and YTM technique. And cost of retained earnings. Cost of retained earnings K, since retained earnings are funds belongs to equity shareholders, so K equal to KR. But in the absence of flotation cost only, this point you check it. And thereafter another ratio KE equal to 1 minus brokerage, 1 minus personal tax. And next step is calculation of weighted average cost. You can calculate weighted average cost of capital basing on book value, calculation weighted average cost of basing on market value. But the thing is, when flotation cost exists, particularly while calculation retained earnings, you have to understand, you have to apportion the equity basing of proportionate of equity and retained earnings in book value. This point you should not forget. Please check before going to exam, dear students. Thereafter, marginal cost of capital. Marginal cost of capital, additional cost of capital when company raises an additional funds. Okay, that is a marginal cost. This model you check it. Then coming to major important point, don't get confusion with respect to DPS 0, DPS 1, learn it. Calculation of growth rate, get the concentration, because once you want to get it a concentration on growth rate means you must have attention on retaining ratio, rate of return on reinvestment. Pay attention on this aspects, my dear students. Thereafter, dear students, dividend decision. So after making a profit, dividend should be declared or not to declare. But whatever the decision you will take, right, company wealth has to increase. So total dividend models being classified into two types: relevant model, irrelevant models. But these two models are relevant models. Walters, Gordon, right? Modigliani Miller is the irrelevant model. So what my personal opinion is, you better to concentrate first to this three very, very important. Walter model, dividend decision is relevant. Walter model and Gordon model, you have to understand this one. So whereas model, Gordon model, already this model we have a touch with in cost of capital. So that's why I prioritize first to Walter model and model. Okay. Then coming to capital structure. Every company when need to raise the funds, right, it has to understand risk return and government rules and regulations, considering all the aspects while raising a funds. Okay. So that's why when company raises a capital, it should make a proper mix. That is the reason we study capital structure. In order to raise this required capital in an optimum form, we used to make a multiple analysis: EBIT, EPS analysis, EBIT, market price analysis, financial break-even point analysis, indifference point analysis. If examiner wants to give a single model, right, he will pick up from EBIT, EPS analysis, but concentrate is for, because sometimes he may sum up all these models and he may give it. Okay. Thereafter, capital structure theories, you have a net income theory, net operating income theory. Traditional is there. You go with the prioritize first of all theory with tax and without tax. You learn this model, it would be useful. Thereafter, there is a chance to concentrate about NOI approach and traditional approach also. You pay attention, ma. Thereafter, investment decision, damn important chapter. Without investment decision, don't expect a question paper, right? In investment decision, a financial manager, after raising a funds, he has to make investment on fixed assets. In order to make a fixed assets, he has multiple ways, multiple methods are there, particularly traditional method, modern method. Traditional methods ignores time value of money, modern method considers time value of money. Ignore traditional methods initially, right? Concentrate about modern methods. Out of this, all the modern methods, you concentrate NPV, net present value. In calculation of net present value, you concentrate what about the treatment of variable cost ratio. What do you mean by variable cost ratio? PV ratio. Okay. Thereafter, depreciation treatment in the presence of tax, in the absence of tax, working capital treatment, subsidy treatment, and when to use present value factor, when to use present value annuity factor, and estimate multiple cash flows of the project. That is nothing but initial cash outflow, operating cash inflow, as well as terminal cash inflow estimation. And by considering this factor with the support of this cash inflow, you can estimate NPV, dear students. Thereafter, profitability index, benefit cost ratio. So where operating cash inflow, present value of operating cash inflow divided by present value of cash outflow, and even IRR also you check it. But first give priority to 1 and 2. Thereafter, you concentrate about the payback period, And finally, discounted payback period also you check it. But coming to examination point of view, in NPV based, right, missing model, there is a much chance. Missing model, there is a much chance. Recently for CA intro also this model they asked. Okay. And coming to working capital management, working capital, it is a minimum. Working capital is the amount of capital required for day-to-day business operation or smooth running of business operation, or to maintain fixed asset in a smooth manner. We used to maintain working capital, but this working capital you need to manage. In this model, right, you need to calculate working capital basing on cash cost basis and total cost basis. This model you check it. And at the same time, newly formed company is there, existing company is there. You better to concentrate on a newly formed company because credit purchases statement is very, very important. Thereafter, debtors management, that is nothing but evaluation of credit policy of the company. So debtors management, you check it. And the cash budget, don't ignore, just once again you go with this. And coming to cash flow statement, funds flow statement. Cash flow statement, however, connects with respect to accounts. That's why you concentrate about the funds flow statement. So it is nothing but the fund means you have the working capital. So how funds flows between the two financial year. So that is nothing but the funds flow statement. In preparation of funds flow statement, you know that schedule of changes in working capital and funds from operation and funds flow statement preparation. These three things are very, very important. Two problems are only given in your material. Once again, you check it. And thereafter, even comparative statement, common size statement, and even trend ratios. So now for the time being, right, you concentrate this. That would be easy one. That would be easy one, right? And here, particularly in preparation of funds flow statement, proposed dividend treatment you learn, provision for tax, and interim dividend treatment also you learn it, right? With the support of all these things, right, enter into the exam hall, dear students. What finally I would like to say, finally, set fire to your past. Hey, what happened to yesterday exam? Chodo yaar. You concentrate only this, right? So set fire to it and don't peep into the future, and don't think about the future that, hey, if I won't write exam properly, what will happen? That is also you're not a job, right? Live in present, right? Gets relax. You put in effort, right? You write exam, you will get the results, because best people always get best results because you are the best. All the best.
Hello dear students, let us see the day before sure shot strategy to prepare business data analytics. So in business data analytics, the first lesson is introduction to data science for business decision making, and all of you know that this subject of BDA is for 20 marks, and if you feel that FM is a little bit tougher, then this BDA will definitely help you a lot. Now in this first lesson, introduction to data science for business decision making, the first thing is the process of digitization, which is a very easy thing you can prepare, and later on you please prepare the topic of converting the data into user friendly information, and how to maintain professional skepticism. This topic also you please prepare, very important. And 5 principles of data ethics, of course recently asked, but there are chances, depending on the demand for the topic, there are chances that this can be asked one more time. And now in the second lesson, data processing, organization, cleaning and validation, the most important areas which you need to focus, or you just learn about what is data distribution and how many types of data distributions are there. You just pay attention towards that, and if you feel some topic or some data distribution to be difficult, you can leave it as a choice. And the next one, most important thing in this lesson is what are the steps involved in data cleaning. Please pay most attention towards this particular topic. And finally, don't forget to read benefits of data cleaning. See, in CMA exams, the questions related to steps and benefits, they are very, very important, so don't leave them. And now coming to the third lesson, that is data presentation, visualization and graphic presentation. The most important thing is the object of data visualization. I think it was recently asked in a different way, and how you can make data visualization in report design. This is another very important topic which you need to pay attention. And now coming to the fourth lesson, very important lesson, data analytics and modeling. So in this data analytics and modeling, you have a higher probability of most important questions that can be asked in the examination. So the first one is, what are the steps in the process of data analytics? Please don't forget this very important question. And as I have told you, benefits of data analytics, process of data mining is very important. And you study the advantages of all these 4 analytics: descriptive, diagnostic, predictive and prescriptive. What are the definitions? you need to study about their definitions, their advantages and their disadvantages. These are very, very important. And just try to brush up your knowledge on the concepts of cloud computing, types of clouds and advantages of cloud computing, and what is business intelligence and how many tools of business intelligence are there. That also you please study, and you just study some portion about artificial intelligence where there is higher probability to be asked, and also machine learning. So these are very simple areas, very easy to understand, very simple areas. So if you prepare well, you can definitely score well in your BDA. All the best. Thank you.